The Denver Broncos just got some more injury news at a position that really struggled in week one against the Raiders. According to this tweet from Ian Rappaport, Broncos pass rusher Frank Clark, who injured his hip in yesterday's practice and did not practice today, is expected to miss a couple of weeks, source said. The injury is not considered serious, but he is week to week. That sucks, man. The Denver Broncos take another big hit on the edge rushing unit. And again, the unit really struggled last week against the Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders dominated us up front, man. It was absolutely embarrassing. Their offensive line was able to contain our pass rush virtually all day, and that was even with Vance Joseph sending extra defenders on a blitz. It was just completely embarrassing. Frank Clark was non-existent in this game, and he's somebody who is really kind of disappointed ever since he got to Denver. He's now mostly going to fill just a third down pass rushing specialist role for the Denver Broncos. He was listed as the third string edge rusher behind Randy Gregory and Jonathan Cooper, and for a very good reason, because Frank Clark is just not a starting caliber edge rusher anymore. And with Randy Gregory and Jonathan Cooper, both of them didn't have performances to write home about either in that Raiders game. So if the Denver Broncos continue to have these struggles on the edge, then I'm going to be very, very concerned. I mean, at the end of the day, man, the Denver Broncos, the decision to move on from Von Miller continues to look worse and worse as the months go on. And with Bradley Chubb, I personally feel like it was the right decision to move on. You go and look at his production ever since he got to Miami, and he's been a bottom tier edge rusher. He's been a replacement level player ever since he got to Miami. So at the end of the day, the Denver Broncos unloaded a bloated whale of a potential contract extension that was looming in Bradley Chubb because they knew they couldn't afford it, and that netted us the first round pick that got Sean Payton. Now, it remains to be seen if that is going to work out long term. I still believe in Sean Payton. There's a lot of overreaction from week one. I feel like there's a night and day difference from where this team was week one of last season to where they are week one of this year. And a lot of that has to do with Sean Payton. Virtually all of it does. We can have our qualms with Sean Payton all we want about the kicking situation and a couple of other things here and there. But at the end of the day, I feel like Sean Payton's doing a really, really good job for the most part. But I can also say that this is going to be a concern for the Denver Broncos for the next few weeks because according to Benjamin Albright, we're not going to get major reinforcements on the edge back in a while. According to this tweet here, Baron Browning is not expected to be back until week 6, and that sucks because until then, we're really going to have to stretch thin our resources on the edge. We're going to have to depend on the undrafted free agent Thomas Incoom a little bit more rotating in there. Nick Bonito is going to have to look better than he did on Sunday. This is going to really, really suck, man. I mean, Washington's offensive line definitely has some holes. I'm a lot more confident about us going up against them than I was against the Raiders' offensive line. I can't believe I'm actually saying that. But at the end of the day, man, if we go out there and the edge rushing unit struggles against Washington, I'm going to have some big concerns. Keep an eye out on the Denver Broncos to potentially make a move on the edge here in the next couple of days. All right, guys, before we dip out of here, I need a really, really big favor. Over here on my other YouTube channel, Sparkin Sports Football, where we talk all 31 other teams in the NFL, we are just 36 subscribers, I should say, from getting to 1,000 subs. And once we get to 1,000 subs, I can apply for monetization on that channel. And that's another big step towards me accomplishing my long-term goal and dream of being able to do YouTube and talk the NFL as my full-time career. So I would really, really appreciate it if you guys could go over there and check that channel out. It's a lot of film study content over there predominantly. I would really appreciate it, guys. It would help me out so much if you could go over there and give that channel a sub. Thank you guys so much. Alright guys, be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe to this channel if you have yet to do so. And until next time guys, I am your host Gage Madrid, saying peace out.